Okay. Pardon me while I clean up a couple things around my desk. Why do I have so many tabs open? But anyway. So again, I'm gonna preface this by saying a lot of this is coming off the top of my head, and I might say something's wrong, mainly because I'm not good at these sort of things, but also, and if I single someone out, it is purely coincidental and accidental. So if it feels like I'm talking about you specifically, then it was an accident. But so I did have that like 2-month break where it was just like kind of radio silence and everything. I mean, occasionally I'd come back and do like a tweet or something, but basically I was able to take some of that time and really observe other VTubers and stuff. I mean, aside from me just kind of doing my own things and practicing a bunch of other things and relaxing, playing video games. Basically, again, I was able to observe, you know, all sorts of other VTubers and basically the whole VTuber sphere in general. Let me turn this down just a bit. There we go. Yeah, I've got a lot of shit to say. I mean, not to focus on all the negative things, because there's a lot, and we should mainly focus on positives, but this is probably just the community going through its life cycle, because every community goes through it, you know. Gaming communities, VTuber community, everything will have to go through this sometime. But like, I guess I'm only really passionate about the VTuber side because, you know, I am one. I'm an aspiring one, and I am passionate about it. So the main problem, the one thing that I hate about us, about VTubers, we all give up way too quickly. That's the big thing that I really don't like about us. So now, people might be wondering, what do I mean by that? Basically it's like, so a lot of times I see people putting in, you know, an exorbitant amount of money into a model or something, and like a PC and stuff, and you know, they get started, they do their early on advertisement and all that, and they get, you know, a couple hundred likes and stuff on their like model reveal, and they enjoy that initial bump in visibility and popularity. So then they think it's gonna be like that throughout pretty much the whole thing, their whole career, right? But no, it's not like that. And then when they don't get that constantly, they kind of up and leave, and they're like, I'm done with VTubing. Now, I'm not talking about burnout and stuff, because burnout is different, and I know people have different situations and different circumstances in their lives. And you know, if you have like medical issues and stuff, you got family issues, and that's completely legit. That's completely valid. You can, you know, you can leave and stuff because of that. But it's like, it's those people who they put in, or they invest so much into it, and they don't receive what they expect. So let's look at it like this. VTubing is a hobby for some. You know, it's a career for the bigger ones, but yeah, VTubing is a hobby for most, and a hobby can be expensive if you make it expensive, you know? Like if you choose to have a really good gaming PC, or really good PC in general. Doesn't have to necessarily be for gaming, because there's a lot of VTubers out there who, you know, don't necessarily do gaming. But like, you invest in a PC, so that's about like 1,000 to 2,000 for a decent end PC that can run well. And then the model and stuff, like the VTuber model, so that could be free. But you know, to get a model that kind of, I guess, competes with like the bigger VTubers, it's expensive. You know, it could cost somewhere from like 5,000 to maybe 10,000. We've seen people say, you know, their model's like $10,000 or something. Yeah, a hobby is expensive. But if you join in saying that you're joining in VTubing as a hobby, yeah, keep it as a hobby. It's for fun. That's the thing. It's for fun. And some people, I guess they don't realize that they should try to keep it as, you know, having fun. And this harkens back to yesterday that I was kind of talking about some of this stuff, but if you want to grow, you can apply this to pretty much everything, but if you want to grow and be more successful, then you have to think of yourself as a business instead, and you can't just think of it as just a hobby. Sure, that doesn't mean that you can't still have fun. You know, it should be fun, but like, you need to think of yourself as you're actually competing against other people too. And what really gets me is that people don't realize that. So then, you know, they invest a bunch of money into PC, into a model, and then they don't see the success, so then they just give up. And that makes me really sad and angry, because it's a lot of missed potential, right? It's like we haven't seen what they could have done if they just kept going for maybe one more month. Now, if they take that month and do nothing with it, then that's fine. They do nothing with it. But it's like, you never really got to see your full potential, you know? And there's a lot of VTubers now who are just quitting because they are jealous of other people rising all the way past them, because, you know, the Twitter algorithm or whatever chose them. And, you know, people are putting in a bunch of work, they're putting in a bunch of time, you know. Like, look at me. I've been doing this for 2 years, pretty much, and I couldn't care less where I stand. Again, I'm just doing this as a hobby at the moment. If I wanted to grow, then I would have done it a while ago, and I would definitely not be down here. And I know that for a fact because I haven't... Not that I don't try, but it's just I haven't put all my energy into it. Like, I did do that for like 1 week, but then I wasn't enjoying it, so then I was just like, well, let's go back to just having fun. Yeah, like a lot of those people are getting jealous about new VTubers getting the spotlight instead of them, and it goes into their head. It gets into their heads, and they start, you know, they have an issue with it clearly, and it's like, kind of just makes me annoyed. It gets me really irritated when someone joins in, sees they're not getting the success that they thought they were gonna get, and then they leave. Now again, I understand that people have different reasons for leaving. And again, it's completely valid to leave for, you know, you're not enjoying VTubing anymore. That's valid. You know, you're not mentally healthy enough to keep going with it. You're not physically healthy. Then that's fine. You can take a break. You can leave if you'd like. But again, I'm just talking about the people who join in. They want that instant success. They may get that big bump in the beginning, but then they don't get it later on because, you know, they're not putting out content or whatever. And then they get angry for no reason. They get angry about other people soaring past them in numbers and all that. Yeah, I really don't like people who just give up for no reason. Also, one of the funny things that I one of the funny things that I've observed right now, this is just me talking shit on other VTubers. VTubers are now realizing how hard it is to actually be a content creator. Like, they thought it was gonna be so easy that they could just play games and shit and just, you know, rise to the top. Or not even the top, just to like rise to monetization and all that. It's not that way. I mean, yeah, sometimes you could get lucky, but this is just content creator based right now, and I am absolutely talking shit. Hey, what's up, Mrs. Bloderman? I don't know how to necessarily pronounce your name, but hopefully I did the best that I could. How's it going? Yeah, right now I'm just talking about how a lot of us VTubers, we just give up too quickly. And then yeah, the observation that I am talking about right now is we VTubers are going through a phase where we where we find out how hard it is to actually be a content creator, a successful content creator. It's funny, it's funny. Yeah, content creation. It's on YouTube. It's a kind of game you had to play. You had to kind of go to the algorithm and stuff. You have to figure out what people like and what makes people click. Yes, you do have to do clickbait and stuff, and that's a slightly sad truth, but hey, it works. If you get people to click on your stuff, then YouTube sees it as it's probably good, so then they'll recommend it to other people. And then content, just the content itself, doesn't necessarily have to be good, because, you know, there's people doing React content out there, and React content is lazy. I don't like it, but I will say it looks very tempting to do React content and stuff. But yes, we VTubers are apparently figuring out now, just now, how hard it is to be a content creator. That's funny. But again, burnout, like I completely understand burnout. You can come back to it. You don't have to come back to it. If you're not enjoying it, then just stop doing it. You shouldn't force yourself to do something because like you enjoy the spectator part of it. And you want to try to be on the other side, not just a spectator, but the creator or the person giving out the the content and stuff. And you shouldn't force yourself if you're not enjoying it. If you're not enjoying it, then it's gonna harm you more than it helps. Again, I don't mean to invalidate any reasons for leaving and quitting a hobby and VTubing, but like, don't just give up. Like, don't get angry because you paid, let's say, $2,000 for a model and you didn't see the success that you thought you were gonna get. Don't get angry because you didn't, put in the work to try to get those numbers up. That like pisses me off. And the only reason I'm angry about it is because it's something that I am passionate about. And I do want to see everyone succeed in whatever they do, but VTubing in general, because I'm a VTuber, I'm a fan of VTubers. But you can't succeed if you don't even try. You can't succeed if you just give up without realizing what you could have been. And again, that just makes me really angry. You see, with like content creation and stuff, there's a lot of what ifs. Okay, there's like, what if the algorithm chose me and recommended one of my streams or videos to other people, and then that gives me a big boost in views and all that. See, if you give up before that, you never know what could have happened. And that's pretty much the gamble that all content creators have right now. It's like, is the algorithm gonna choose me? When am I gonna get the massive bump in views and stuff? Yeah, I had an algorithm choose one of my videos, and I got a massive bump in subscribers and views. I think it chose a couple of my videos, mainly because it was short. It was meme-y. And I put zero work or zero effort into those videos, and that was really funny to me. It's not necessarily my content, but it is technically like my ideas and stuff. I mean, if that's what you gotta do, if you need to use a template for something, then use a template for something. You can be lazy. If you can be lazy with it, be lazy with it. Because the less effort you spend on something that'll bump you up, then you could put more effort into those things that you might be proud of. Like if not to say that you should look out for things to be lazy on, but like if you can be lazy, if you can cut corners while still making good things, then yeah, do that. And then focus your energy somewhere else. That's definitely what people need to start doing. See where they can be lazy there, and then put your effort into bigger things that you want to focus on. But yeah, again, people are just, or VTubers. It's really prevalent with VTubers because we use Twitter, and a lot of times we post whatever the hell we think we want to post, and sometimes a lot of us send the tweet without thinking. Keep doing it. Keep doing that. I enjoy reading. I enjoy reading VTuber tweets. Now I know I may get a lot of things wrong, and I may have different opinions than other people, but like, you know, a lot of this is my opinion too. And again, these are my own feelings that I feel. Okay, I don't feel the same as other people. So it's a lot of, it depends on the person. But I believe I am justified when I say I can be angry about people just giving up. Like if you get jealous of someone going past you, use that energy from that jealousy and focus it into something that can do good, you know. Oh, that just reminds me of when I see people be like, this bigger VTuber followed me and then unfollowed me when I pass them in numbers, or when I pass them in followers and all that. That oh, that's so silly. That's so petty. I love it though. I want to see more of that though. Call me toxic, but it's entertaining. You're a lot of times people suffering is our entertainment. No one wants to admit it. I'll admit it. But yeah, no one wants to admit that other people's sad thoughts and stuff. Not sad thoughts, not, you know. There's a different thing. Not sad thoughts like I'm, you know, mentally unwell or something. That's different. But sad thoughts and petty things like this person, this so and so unfollowed me, so then, you know, I rose past them in numbers and all that. Those little things I love on Twitter. You know, even on YouTube as well. Just anywhere I can see little petty fights. Yeah, those things I love to see. Really entertaining. Give me more Twitter. Give me more VTubers. Yeah, if you're jealous of someone rising past you, use that energy. Put it into something good instead of bringing other people down. What's that one saying? It's not enough that I should succeed. Others should fail. You know what? I do enjoy that mentality. I do like that mentality. We kind of need a cutthroat mentality sometimes. Like, yeah, I have been talking about like all the little negative and pettiness that the VTuber community has, but like a lot of us are too nice with each other. Like a lot of times you can't really mention other people, you can't really, you know, talk about other people. I mean, I guess if you're indie, you don't really care about it. I don't care about it. I'm just not. But it's not like I'm gonna mention, you know, a bigger VTuber's name just because I can mention them. It's like I'm not talking about them. I have no reason to talk about them right now. What's up, Phoenix? Right now I'm just talking about, what was I talking about? I kind of went on a tangent and then I lost my train of thought. Let me dial it back. I was talking about petty VTuber things. Okay, get you up to speed? I could get you up to speed real quick. So basically, the one thing I hate about VTubers is that we give up too quickly. and we never get to see those people's full potential in what they could have been, and that gets me really angry. And then I went on to talk about petty VTubers. So like this happens a lot on Twitter, where someone gets more followers than the other VTuber, and then the VTuber unfollows them, and they tweet about it. And I'm just sipping my tea, eating some popcorn, be like, keep going, keep going. I wanna hear where this is going. So I do enjoy the petty VTuber stuff that I see on Twitter. It's really funny. And again, people might call me toxic and stuff, but I know they don't like to admit. No one's gonna admit it, that they enjoy that kind of stuff, but I will admit it is very entertaining. Like, you ever see people get into a fight on the street? You let them duke it out for like a couple seconds, and then you see if someone's gonna get, you know, terribly injured, and then you know, people jump in to try to stop the fight. But at the start of the fight, people are gonna watch because it's interesting. What's up, Barry? How's it going? But yeah, that was just me on Twitter for like the past month or so. I was just watching people get petty with each other, and like could have been worse. Could be French. I think I do have a French viewer. I don't know if they take offense to that. I think Takao is French. Barry, you're doing good. What about me? I am doing all right. It's not a good thing, but I did eat some pizza, so I definitely need to exercise after this. Beef is beef, but you grow from it. Yeah, I'm just talking about how I spent about a month observing other VTubers get into it with each other, and it is so funny. It's so entertaining. Again, I'm gonna say this every time. You might think, or some people might think it's toxic, that I don't encourage it. I don't encourage it, but I will enjoy it. Yeah, I don't encourage getting into it with other people, you know, fighting with other people. But you know, people don't like to admit it, but they enjoy watching it sometimes. And this is happening a lot in the VTuber community because of how, or like because of their, because of our nature. You know, so this is just a hypothetical example. So, you know, you've been VTubing for so and so time, like a year or so, and then a new VTuber comes up with a brand new hot model review. Hot model as in the VTuber model. Yeah, they come in with a hot model review on Twitter, and they get like, you know, they get 1,000 likes, and then they get more followers than you, and you get jealous, and then people start talking shit for no good reason, and that kind of behavior is really strong in the VTuber community. And again, I will say, if you get jealous, use that energy from the jealousy to further yourself, okay? Like, don't use that jealousy for evil, you know? Which VTuber got the most drip? Now, all 3D models will have the most drip. All 3D models, all 3D VTubers have the most drip. Okay, that is a guarantee. Because we can put on whatever the hell we want. You know, there's a lot of free outfits that you can get on Booth. There's like a website specifically for like, you know, V-Roid stuff. So if you have a V-Roid model, then you can get almost whatever the hell you want. Yeah, there's a lot of free things on there. There's a lot of things you can buy from people. And they're pretty good. They're pretty damn good. But yes, 3D models, we will always have the better and the most drip. But which VTuber got the least drip? I don't want to say names. If I say names, that's gonna start something. I don't want to say any names. Or do I want to say a name and start a little beef with somebody? Is it that time? I've got 2 years under my belt. Is it that time to start beef with someone for no reason? But yes, Barry. It's their fault for getting it public. Yeah. Name drop hour. We're about to drop some names who got no drip. And I'm challenging these people to drip to drip out what I don't know what the kids say. What the hell do kids say? We're gonna challenge these people to a fashion show. And just be like, yeah, we got the most drip. Greedy models, we have the most drip. Okay. And I say that as a fact. Okay. Name drip. You want name drop? Name drop. You want me to name drop it? I don't know if I should name drop. But yeah, a lot of designs are pretty cool. Even if they don't have drip, you know, they don't need to have drip. But by God, some people just don't have drip. Like even me, I don't think I have that much drip. But I do know I got style. I'm confident with my look. I don't give a crap what other people think about me. I'll wear whatever the hell I want. See, drip is something nice, okay? But then, it's not about how much you have of it, it's about how you wear it. Okay, if you rock it with confidence, if you rock your outfits with confidence, then you're gonna look way better than someone who, you know, just doesn't wear it with confidence. They can have all the drip they want. They could be ice out, okay? You know, blinged out in diamonds and gold. But if they're not walking around with confidence, then they're not gonna look as good as someone without confidence. I know I'm gonna say confidence a lot, but... Oh yeah, you survived Hurricane Ian? Well, that's good. That's good. As long as you're safe. As long as you're alive. That's all that matters. Waiting on Hurricane Anthony next. Is that a new one that's coming up? Not to trivialize it. Unless you're talking about Smosh. Okay. I was like, where have I heard Ian and Anthony before? This is a bit suspicious. Kinda too specific of names. It took me a quick second. But yeah, to basically just recap, I am pissed off at the VTubers, the VTuber community, for giving up too quickly. And again, people have valid reasons for leaving. You know, you got mental and physical issues that take precedent over VTubing. You've got, you know, financial issues, that's fine. You got family issues, that's fine. But if you are in a position where you don't necessarily have those problems, and you spend a lot of money for a good model, for good software, for a good PC, then it pisses me off because you're just gonna give up and not realize your full potential. I want people to become the best they can be. And when they give up for no reason, that's like the worst thing. Kokote, how's it going? So yeah, that's just my gripe on the whole VTuber community in general. We need to do better sometimes. Give up, you say? Yeah, when I say give up, I mean those who just leave because of some stupid reason. Some reason that doesn't even pertain to their careers. Not that you had to, not that if you join VTubing you had to go into like a VTubing career, but I went in depth and I was like, if you join in as a hobby, because a lot of people are going to join in VTubing as a hobby, then think of it as a hobby. Have fun with it. You know, don't worry about numbers and all that good stuff. Just have fun. But if you want to start growing, then you got to think of yourself as a business, okay? You need to start being competitive against other people. You don't, this doesn't mean you need to be unfriendly with other people. This means that you have to kind of study what other people are doing and try to one up them and, you know, be better. But I guess a lot of people are too nice and too lazy to do that kind of thing. And like I said, I think a lot of us VTubers, we are too nice to each other. And we need to start getting more cutthroat in some things. But again, this doesn't mean that you know, try to talk down other people. This just means that you try to surpass other people. You don't have to bring anyone down. But if you do, make sure to tag me because I want to watch. I want to observe. I want to observe a fight going down. Again, being French is the worst fate. What is that supposed to mean? I know being French is like a meme and a lot of times it gets a bad rap, but I don't understand where it comes from. Nothing wrong with being French. I think French people are quite a lovely people. Like, they haven't been mean to me, so again, my philosophy is that there are two types of people in this world. One, people who are mean to me, and two, people who haven't been mean to me. So they haven't been mean to me, so they're all right so far. Oui. But yeah, there's a lot of problems with the VTuber community, and it is something that the VTuber community is going through. Because all communities are gonna go through this at some point, and a lot of the a lot of the already established communities, you know, they've probably already gone through it. And since we are a relatively new community, you know, starting like, when was Keys in the Eye? I think Keys in the Eye was around 2016, 2017. So it's been about 5 years since we basically started. And I guess it's about that time. Now, there's a difference between the petty things that I like and enjoy observing, and then the absolute shit show of drama that we get on Twitter. There's a difference. When it comes to like financial issues and stuff, that's different. And then, you know, all the other issues that I am not gonna mention. That's not VTubers at that point, that's just human issues. But again, I will say, watching people get jealous and start talking shit, chef's kiss, that is the best thing on Twitter. Doesn't even have to be in the VTuber community. Like I'll see it in a lot of just other random communities. People get petty for the smallest shit. It's so enjoyable. We live in a timeline, a weird timeline. Having VTubers is like one step closer to being in Blade Runner world. I want to see where we evolve. I want to see how we evolve. Because I will say, we kind of plateaued right now. It's like, where do we go from, you know, 3D concerts? Because, this is probably like the only time I'm going to name drop, because it pertains to the actual topic at hand. But like, if we look at Hololive, Niji Sanji, even Kizuna Ai's last stream, where do we go from 3D concerts? Because I know Hololive also does the VR concert things, where you know you can kind of be in a personalized situation, where it's kind of like one-on-one with the liver or the talent, and then it's like, where do we go from there? We have games. Hololive has games being made. We already had Hololive. I think Hololive Air already came out, so there's that. And then, you know, there's Hololive Alternative coming out too. So we've got games being made. Gorillas used to do animated concerts. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, even before Hololive, Hatsune Miku had hologram 3D concerts. So there's that. So us VTubers are kind of late to the we're kind of late to the concert scene. But yeah, again, where do we evolve from there? So I do want to. It is something I want to try to kickstart too. You know, I wanna be like, well, let's take it to the next level. That's kind of what I'm trying to do with my story and stuff. But since I don't have artist skills and I don't have the money to afford a bunch of art and stuff, it's something I can't fund myself, so to speak. But yeah, it is something that I'm trying to do with my the story that I'm writing, where, you know, it involves people, it involves lore and stuff, and it involves basically a whole another universe that gets all the VTubers together. Like, literally, I think the only thing holding me back is I don't know how to, like, edit videos properly. I mean, I do know how to edit videos and stuff. You guys have seen my videos. But like, just story videos and stuff, and getting the money to buy art, getting the money to buy someone who would make a score, a soundtrack for my story and stuff. I think I need someone to like spell check everything. I need someone to basically read up on my story and be like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Everything is watertight. There's no loopholes or anything in my story writing. So yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to kind of kickstart the evolution and be like, well, I think VTubers should have their own universes that they make. They should. They don't have to be in character all the time. Not everyone can be in character all the time, but like, if I had a proper model Not to say that VR model or VRoid models aren't proper models, but like, if I had a high-end live 2D model, or even 3D model, then I would definitely try to make as much content with in-character acting and stuff. You thought about joining Holostars EN at first, but then realized you're not talented to handle the job. You don't necessarily have to be talented. I think the main thing is that you need passion, and you need to have an idea of like what you are and who you are. Like take Vesper for example. Not to say that he's not talented. Okay, I'm not saying that Vesper is not talented. Okay, they work hard to get to that spot, and congratulations to him. But like watching him before joined Holostars EN, like he was just entertaining. That's the thing. You have to be entertaining if you want to join an agency and something like that. And if you don't think you're entertaining enough, then I think they'll see it as you don't have the passion to try to put yourself out there and all that. But yeah, you don't need to be talented necessarily. You don't need to sing. I mean, I guess it helps. A lot of these talents help because technically they are talents and they are quote-unquote idols. Edward, who are we canceling today? We're canceling no one because do I wanna get into beef with someone? But no, we're not canceling anyone. We don't do that. Canceling someone is that's not my job. But I do like petty beef. Okay. I want that cheap stuff. I don't want that A5 Wagyu beef. I want some of that the scrap cut beef. But yeah, if you want to join Holostars, I would suggest just put an audition out there. Just do it. If you get in, you get in. If you don't get in, then what's it to you? What's it to them? Idyllic, what's up? How's it going? Yeah, Phoenix. If you want to join Holostars, don't think that you're not talented enough. There's a lot of I wouldn't say non-talented people, but again, like I said, singing, you don't have to sing, but it helps. Any other talents, you don't necessarily need a talent, but it just helps. All you need to be is like entertaining and stuff. How am I? I am doing all right. How are you, Idyllic? But yeah, right now we're just talking about random things. So you can shoot out a topic, and I'll try to go out on a tangent on it. Edward, oh god, what are we oh godding about? You're doing fine. Ah. What are those symbols for? Are you blushing? Nene, you believe auditioned twice before officially joining, which is an absolute victory. Oh yeah, that's the thing too. Show them that you have what's the word? Show them that you are tenacious and persistent. Because if you're tenacious and persistent, then that shows you that that you have the passion for VTubing and stuff, you know. Oh god, cause Idyllic is here. You two know each other. Yeah, just put out auditions. It doesn't even have to be for Holostars. If you want to join Niji Sanji, you can put out auditions for Niji Sanji whenever they hold it. I think Holostars, it's like every 3 months, or just Hololive in general. It's every 3 months you can what's it called? Give them an audition and stuff. Nothing. Idyllic is just interesting. You want Niji-sanji? You want to join Niji-sanji? Well, I can't really give any tips on joining an agency or anything, since I'm not in one. Not saying that I should be in one. I don't think I'm entertaining enough yet. Because I do need to work on my own, I need to work on my own talking. Okay, so a lot of times, I think some of you guys may have already realized this, but a lot of times I don't know how to pace myself when I talk. So then I'll talk too fast for a bit, and I'll get through my topic really quickly. And then I won't have anything to say for like a good 10 to 15 seconds. Niji-sanji is awesome, and you should join Niji-sanji, bro, please. Well, okay, I could put an audition out there, but I really don't think I'm gonna get in. The bar is really high to get in for the agencies and stuff. And even just smaller agencies, you kind of have to. But you can try. Yeah, I'll always try. I'll always I think for most part I usually have auditions on hand for stuff, just in case I mean, a lot of times I'll just put it out there just to put it out there. No one will ever see my auditions. Yeah, joining an agency, yeah, it is something I'm interested in, and I'll always try. I'm not gonna announce that I'm joining. I'm not gonna announce that I'm, you know, auditioning for any of them. But I guess it's safe to say that you can assume that that I'm that I'm putting out auditions for companies or agencies. Edward, oh, you want me to do the? Well, you don't have to redeem them anymore. You could just ask me. So that's a my. I think I'm gonna make that my catchphrase, cause I like that. I like that more than ara. Too generic. Okay, too generic now. You did ask. I just didn't read it. You're so old. You still remember the Skeleton Wars memes? What are the Skeleton War memes? What? Skeleton War? Do I recognize this? Am I old enough to recognize it? Do I get the veteran card and veteran discount? I don't recognize these. Oh, I recognize this picture. Mainly because I played Heroes of Might and Magic 2. I don't think that's even Heroes of Might and Magic 2 though. I think me just saying I've played Heroes of Might and Magic 2 gives me that veteran discount. This is the idyllic stuff you're talking about. Well, what's so wrong about it? I think it's fine. People can react whatever they want to my streams and stuff. My streams should be a place where people can be whatever the hell they want to be. And the only thing you can't be is a quitter. Okay, if you quit, I'll never forgive you. Also, if you're not single. If you're not single, get out of here. This place is only for single people. But will Niji-sanji accept people who are younger than 16? I don't think so. I think it's pretty much always 18 plus for most agencies nowadays. You didn't say it's wrong. You find it funny. Okay, that's good. That's good. But yeah, I think most agencies nowadays, unless they state otherwise, it's usually assumed that it's always 18 plus. Sad. What if you lie? Oh yeah, excuse me if my voice seems like out of breath at times. It just means that I'm about to cough or something. Cause I'm still recovering from COVID, so then I have a small cough occasionally. What if you lie? Well, if they find out, I don't think it's gonna be good. Because yeah, if they find out mid-process, or even not even mid-process, but like after you get in and like you already put yourself out there, then I don't think they're gonna appreciate that necessarily. I mean, I know, like I've seen a couple clips where the Niji Sanji members are talking about like how they lied on their resume to kind of get in, but that I don't think that was as big as lying about an age. So I'd say play it safe, wait till you're 18 to audition for those. But there's nothing wrong about starting content creation early, so that if you do audition, then you can get a not a head start, but like a head up above the competition. Because when you're auditioning, you should think of it as a competition. They're gonna look at everything about you and be like, okay, what is this person doing that's good? Do they have the numbers to prove it? Do they have the passion to do it too? Do they have a proven track record of stuff? What's up, Reaper? How's it going? You forget my other redeems. Don't worry. They will never they will never be redeemed anymore. What? I mean, if you buy me something off my throne wish list, then I'll do whatever you want. No, don't do that. Don't do that. No one has to give me anything. Someone already bought me a sweater, and I was like, okay, what the hell is going on here? Because that was the first time I ever got a notification from Throne, and I was like, what is this? But please don't forget you when I have a lot of people in love with me. Yeah, I'm gonna stay at 300. How many? 329, 300. Yeah, I'm gonna stay at 329 subscribers for the rest of my life. Okay, I will always have the same amount of people. People are gonna unsubscribe while other people are subscribing. And I'll stay at 329 forever. Sorry, gotta go. Alright, see you later, Idyllic. Thanks for dropping by. Really appreciate it. I always appreciate new viewers and new faces to talk to. So thanks for coming by. I'm at 330 now. Did someone just subscribe? Did you just subscribe? Edward, damn, guess I gotta unsubscribe then. See you later, Idyllic. Alright, Edward, you're gonna keep me at 329 then. You gotta log into the other subscribers and unsubscribe whenever someone new subscribes. Excuse me. Yeah, kind of feels good to say what I have been keeping inside for a while. And I'm pretty sure if I posted it on Twitter, it wouldn't get anywhere. So I'd rather say it in video form so that it's on record forever, on record that I said it, and that it's what I fully believe in. We VTubers. Again, I'm gonna say it again. We VTubers, we give up way too quickly, and that pisses me the hell off. So, VTubers, stop giving up if you invest exorbitant amount of money into VTubing. Because then you're not gonna realize your full potential when you're all angry and sad that someone else is, has more followers than you, and you're just gonna give up. That's stupid. Let's look at it like this. Hobbies are expensive, right? So let's say you take up... what's an expensive hobby? Fixing cars and something. People... I'm only saying this because I kind of want to fix up a car too. But like, people have project cars. That's what they call it. when they have a rundown car that they want to restore. So they'll spend like maybe 1,000 or 2,000 on an old car, put it in the garage, spend a couple more thousand to get parts and stuff, and they put in a good amount of time. It could be like 1 year of time if they have a lot of time to put into it, or it could be like 10 years, and that project car has been going on for 10 years. But that's an expensive hobby. They put in probably about like $10,000 into it, depending on how well they want their project car to drive. But you think of VTubing like that, it's kind of the same thing. You invest a lot of money, or I guess a decent amount of money. You don't have to invest that much money, because you get a lot of things for free, especially in VTubing. VRoid is free. The software I'm using to capture the model is free. But you can spend more money to have higher quality things in VTubing, and if you spend that money, you have to be prepared to kind of use it to its full extent. Otherwise, you pretty much just wasted, like, let's say $5,000. And I don't want to. Oh, 1 second. Okay, my bad. I was having a coughing fit. Yeah. They put in the money and then they do nothing with it. Why do I have skeleton war meme? Okay, that's right. I was looking up the whatever. Some Phoenix meme that he said was a thing. It's not something I recognize. I don't think I recognize it at all. I'm not old enough for it. Oh! Did you guys see the Mario movie trailer? I will say, animation looks good. Jack Black, that's 2 thumbs up from me. He's amazing as Bowser. Toad, Keegan-Michael Key as Toad, pretty good. Chris Pratt, not doing it for me. That Mario voice is not doing it for me. And Charlie Day as Luigi. I know we only got a little glimpse of Charlie Day as Luigi, but it was okay. You haven't seen it? Well, they released a trailer today. It was a Nintendo Direct, so. But yeah, the one big thing that I do like about it is Jack Black's Bowser is really good. I mean, you might not agree with me on it, but like I enjoyed it. Other people don't have to enjoy it. They don't have to think the same thing as me. I know people have different opinions and stuff, and I'm not gonna fight them on it. But again, it's just my thought that Jack Black's Bowser is really good. Yeah, the animation looks pretty good. It looks pretty smooth. I mean, if you look at it, Illumination. What did Illumination do? They did Minions, right? Illumination movies. What else did they do? They did. Okay, yeah, they did Minions. They did Sing. Lorax. Despicable Me, not Minions. I mean, yes, I guess they did do Minions as well. But Despicable Me is the actual franchise that they're from. I only know them as Minions because you see Minions everywhere. But yeah, so they did Despicable Me. They did singing stuff. So they're really good. What's it called? Animation studio. I don't understand why people would say that the Mario animation is gonna be bad. They had Illumination working on them, or working on the movie. Yeah, I would say go see it, but if you can avoid Chris Pratt Mario, not to talk crap about it. Yeah, not to talk crap about it, but it's just Chris Pratt's voice. Like, you could pretty much put Chris Pratt's body and it'll fit directly on it. You could put what's it called? You could put an image or a video clip of Star-Lord and play Chris Pratt's Mario voice over it, and you'll be like, well, I don't see a difference. That's just Star-Lord. Yeah, it's pretty much just Chris Pratt's voice as Mario. There's not really anything different about it. Or at least not that we can... There's nothing different about it that we can hear right now from the trailer. I'm gonna try to give him the benefit of the doubt, because we haven't seen the whole movie yet. But from the trailer, not looking that good. You know, maybe they're doing it to misdirect, and Chris Pratt actually worked on an actual voice for Mario, and it's not just Chris Pratt's voice. Cause like I know Marvel did things like that, where they would misdirect in the trailers so that things wouldn't be spoiled. Like I remember the Spider-Man trailer for what was it? No Way Home? Was it No Way Home? The newest Spider-Man. Yeah, No Way Home. I know the trailer. It had a battle scene from the movie, and they edited out the two other, you know, spoiler alert. They edited out the two other superheroes in there so that people wouldn't get spoiled for it. And then in the movie, when the battle scene actually happened, they were all there. So that was like a misdirection, kind of. But yeah, I'm gonna try to give Chris Pratt the benefit of the doubt and say, let's wait till the movie. Let's give the final judgment when the movie comes out. I'm hoping the movie's good. It looks good. Again, the only problem I had with it was Chris Pratt's Mario voice, quote unquote. I went on Twitter for 1 second and already I see just like a meme about Chris Pratt's voice. One person saying just hire voice actors, like actual voice actors, no more celebrities. But then they also say let Jack Black do whatever he wants. Jack Black, I don't know what it is with him, but he is really good at whatever he does, at most things that he does. Like that voice for Bowser, pretty good, pretty fucking good. You know, I thought that if I heard Jack Black as Bowser in the Mario movie, I'd just be hearing Po. You know, Po the panda from Kung Fu Panda. And that, it didn't necessarily worry me, but like, yeah, Jack Black is just Jack Black. Like, you can't really hate on him for anything. Tenacious D is a legendary band too, so there's that. But yeah, Jack Black is just, he's an enigma, and my god, do we love him. It's very I mean, I guess people can be torn on it. They're like, the Chris Pratt voice just kills the movie for them. But I'm like, try to see the good parts in it. Hopefully Jack Black is enough for people to get, or yeah, enough to get people to watch it. Will I watch it in theaters? Maybe. Probably. And you know what? I will. I'm gonna go watch it. Gonna watch it in theaters and we'll do a movie review. I'm gonna I'm gonna bring my phone into the movies, record my reaction. Gonna bring a whole PC setup in there just to record my. We're gonna stream my reaction. There's probably gonna be fan dubs to change his voice. Yeah, the second the movie comes out on like DVD and something, there's gonna be people dubbing over his voice with like Charles Martinet clips. Cause I think Charles Martinet's Twitter, he does like little skits with himself with like Mario and Luigi. I can't remember if it was Twitter. I think it is Twitter with yeah, Charles Martinet's Twitter. Yeah, people are just gonna take clips from him and just put it over Chris Pratt. Yeah, people can see it if they want to. People can see it if they don't want to. Doesn't necessarily matter. People will enjoy what they want to enjoy. We can't you know, we can't bash on them for not liking something that we don't like. Unless it's pineapple pizza. I don't know what people's deal with pineapple pizza is. Apparently, you mention pineapple pizza anywhere on the internet, you're gonna get your ass kicked from both sides of the argument and be like, well, you should be eating pineapple pizza because it's delicious. And the other side's like, putting pineapple on pizza, it's sacrilegious. Me? I don't like pineapple on pizza. In fact, I hate pineapple. I think hate might be too strong of a word. I don't like pineapple on pizza. But don't let me stop you from enjoying pineapple on pizza. I'm not gonna say you can't eat pineapple on pizza because I don't like pineapple on pizza. I'm not gonna say that it's wrong to put pineapples on pizza. Because you can do whatever you want to food. Okay? If the chef what's it called? If the chef's intent is to put pineapple on that pizza, then yeah, go ahead, eat that pineapple on pizza and enjoy it. But like if the chef says, do not put pineapple on my pizza, respect the chef and don't put pineapple on that damn pizza. Because it is the chef's way for him to get you to enjoy his food. And sure, it might not be right, might not be wrong, but you gotta respect the chef sometimes. Oh, that just reminds me of that stupid pho argument. There was this guy, okay, so pho is I guess it would be a Vietnamese noodle dish with rice noodles and like a beef or pork or chicken bone broth. So it's pretty light but heavy just because of the noodles. But yeah, it's a noodle dish, pho, and this guy, he was saying that everyone was eating pho wrong and that you shouldn't, you know, be putting a bunch of different sauces, because a lot of people, they would put sriracha sauce in there, they would put like oyster sauce, maybe soy sauce or something in their pho to try to get it to taste the way they want. And that's kind of the identity of pho, right? You can put in things to get it the way you taste, or to get it the way that you want it to taste. And this chef says that you shouldn't. But they got up in arms against this dude because he was kind of gatekeeping people from their own food and being like, no, you've all been eating it wrong, and my way is the ideal way to eat it. That ain't it, buddy. So yes, when you're eating food, respect the chef's wishes, and eat it the way that he wants you to eat it, because that's probably gonna be the most enjoyable way. But then sometimes I guess some chefs can be a bit too eccentric, and the way they want you to eat it is kind of weird, and then it's gonna make it be weird, and it's just weird for everyone. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent on this stupid subject. But anyway, basically to summarize this stream, VTubers give up too quickly. We need to stop doing that. We get jealous too quickly, too easily. We need to stop doing that. We need to focus that jealous energy into better things, because there are plenty better things to focus your energy into, other than trying to knock someone else down because they passed you in follower numbers. And the petty shit that VTubers have against each other, we need to keep doing that, because that stuff is entertaining as hell. I enjoy it. I love it. It's so funny to watch it whenever I'm relaxing, to watch it all play out. Again, I'm not condoning it. I'm not saying, or I'm not encouraging it. You know, I'm not encouraging you to go out there, start beef with someone because I want to see it. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that if it just happens to cross my timeline on Twitter, yeah, I'm gonna read into it sometimes. You know, depending on the on what it's about, on the situation. If it's a more serious subject, I'm not gonna go into it because that's not my business. But when you're talking shit about other VTubers and it's something small and petty, and you made it public, I'm gonna look at it. That is definitely, it's everyone's business at that point, and it is entertaining. It's entertainment at its finest. And some people might be thinking that, hey, it's not my business, but they put it out there on Twitter. They should have thought, they should have had second thoughts about putting it out there. Okay, a lot of these problems could have been solved if they just kept it private and they just didn't hit that send tweet. But since it's public, we're gonna watch it, we're gonna read it, we're gonna watch it all unfold, and my god, is it gonna be lovely. But yes, again, I'm not encouraging it because I know it's a waste of time for both parties involved. It's a waste of time for other parties involved. It definitely wasted my time. But again, got me entertained. I'm gonna say that it's me checking up on the competition that I had to deal with. It's me researching other VTubers so that I know what I'm working with. Oh, and another thing. I think VTubers need to be a bit less nice. I mean, be a decent person. Be a decent person. Treat people like people. But we kind of need a more cutthroat attitude sometimes. Because, a lot of times, like I said, I've been talking about all these, like, little negative, petty things that we do. But for the most part, we are a pretty well, close-knit community who always help each other out, and we you know, kind of just flowers and dandelions everywhere. Skipping through the tall grass on a windy day. And I kind of want to see people get more competitive with each other. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this stream. Got everything I needed. I'm pretty sure it's not everything I needed to say. If I have any other things to say, I'll talk about it on different streams. But that's most of what I needed to say. So make sure to eat healthy, play hard, rest well.